Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about something deeply personal, which is believing in yourself when no one else does. It's something that I have struggled with at different points in my life, and maybe you have too. When you have a dream, like something you feel deeply called to do, there will be moments when it feels like no one else sees it, no one else understands it, and it just seems like you are the only one who does. But the truth is that every great thing that has ever been created started with someone believing in themselves, whether or not someone else did. Think about Steve Jobs, J.K. Rowling, or Vincent van Gogh. These are people who face rejection and doubt and failure, but they kept going. They believed in their vision before anyone else did. And because they didn't give up, they changed the world. So today I want to share not only my own journey with self-belief, but also how you can strengthen yours so that no matter what, you keep moving forward. I know how it feels to be, misunderstood. I have taken paths in life that didn't always make sense to the people around me. I left a stable, well paying career because I knew it wasn't the right fit for me. I was a credit union manager at a well known university where I had great pay and great benefits. Still, after a 20-year career, I did quit. I moved across the country by myself with no safety net because I just felt like I was meant to do something else and be somewhere else. And now again, I'm building something new from scratch, trying to create a life that feels more aligned with who I am. But believing in yourself is really hard when the people around you don't get it, when they question you, and when they look at you like you're making a big mistake. I'm sure Steve Jobs felt that also when he got fired from the very company that he started. Imagine being told that your vision isn't good enough by the very people you built the company with. Most people, would have given up. But instead of quitting, Jobs doubled down on his vision. He started a new company called Next, and later he did acquire Pixar, turning it into the animation powerhouse behind Toy Story. And years later, Apple brought him back because they realized that the vision that he never stopped believing in was the very thing that they needed. And then he changed the world. The iPhone, the MacBook, the App Store, these weren't just products. They were a vision of the future that only he could see at first. His belief in simplicity and beauty and functionality really revolutionized technology. Now, the same goes for J.K. Rowling. She submitted the first draft of the Harry Potter books to 12 different publishers, and every single one rejected her. They told her it wasn't marketable, that no one would want to read it. Can you imagine if she had listened? If she had thought, well, maybe they are right. Instead, she kept believing, and today her books have sold over 500 million copies. Every dreamer faces moments like this, every creator, every entrepreneur, every artist. There is a point where no one but you believes in your vision, and that's where the choice happens. Do you give up or do you keep going? So, how do you develop that kind of self belief, the kind that doesn't waver even when the world doubts you? I've learned a few things over the years, and today I want to share them with you. There's a reason that you feel drawn to certain dreams, and you might not be able to explain why, but deep down, you know when something is right for you. Steve Jobs used to say that you cannot connect the dots looking forward, but you can only connect them looking backward. Meaning that you will not always know how things will unfold. You just have to trust that the dots will connect later. So listen to that quiet voice inside of you, that nudge that says, this is right. This is my path. Even if no one else understands it, just trust that you are being guided towards something bigger that you cannot see right now. Also, it's important to know that not everyone deserves access to your dreams. I have learned that sometimes sharing your big goals with the wrong people can really drain your energy. If you're surrounded by people who don't support your vision, you don't have to explain yourself to them. J.K. Rowling didn't go around announcing to the world, I am writing the next big thing in fantasy. No, she kept writing. She let the work speak for herself. So, if your dream feels delicate, like something that you're still nurturing, just protect it. Let it grow in private if you need to. Share it only with people who genuinely support you. Now, believing in yourself isn't just about mindset because it's also about action. Confidence doesn't really magically appear. It really, grows when you take small steps towards your dream. And that brings me to Vincent van Gogh. As a Dutch artist, his story is the one that deeply resonates with me, especially because my own late father, he was a painter as well, from the Netherlands. Now, Van Gogh painted over 900 paintings in just 10 years, yet during his lifetime, he really struggled with recognition. We really don't exactly know how many paintings he sold, but it's often said that only one was sold through a public exhibition to someone outside of his own circle. However, in his younger years, he did frequently traded his work with other artists, and sometimes that was in exchange for food or art supplies. But can you imagine creating hundreds of masterpieces knowing that the world may never appreciate them in your lifetime? But Van Gogh kept painting anyway because creating art was his purpose. And today, his paintings are among the most celebrated in the world. So it makes me wonder how many brilliant minds, artists, and creators, gave up too soon. How many never really saw the impact of their work because they just stopped believing in themselves. So, whatever your dream is, just keep showing up, even when no one sees it yet. Doubt, fear, and other people's negativity really don't mean that you should stop. It just means that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. Steve Jobs, J.K. Rowling, Vincent van Gogh, they all faced resistance, but they kept going. So when people doubt you, don't take it as a sign to stop, but rather take it as a sign that you're onto something. Success takes time and growth takes time. If there's one thing that all of these stories have in common, I think that it's that none of them happened overnight. So if you're feeling frustrated, if you're wondering why things aren't happening fast enough, just be patient. Your timeline is yours alone. Just stay committed and, trust that everything you are doing today is leading you exactly where you need to be. Believing in yourself isn't really about never feeling doubt. It's about choosing to move forward despite the doubt. Because every person who has ever built something extraordinary, started in the exact place that you are now. So let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you do believe in yourself right now? Drop the answer in the comments and, share one step that you're taking this week to build that self belief. And remember that your dreams don't have to make sense to anyone but you. Keep going, keep believing, and watch what happens. Until next time, take care and keep chasing what sets your soul on fire.